Carolina on the ride. Carolina on the ride.
What's going on, Panther Nation? Bill Mack here with another edition of the Panther Prowl. Glad you folks could join me for another video. The game just going final as our Panthers fall for the second consecutive week, losing 20-19 against the Detroit Lions. It wasn't a very high-scoring game. A lot of drops with some players. I wasn't very satisfied with how the Panthers sputtered through the game. I was expecting more scoring. The defense I was expecting more out of because Stafford had been sacked 16 times the last two games. Just a lot going on, not too much to be happy. The one bright spot is, of course, rookie DJ Moore. He had a great day. He had 7 receptions for 157 yards and a touchdown. Of course, McCaffrey didn't do as well as he typically does. He got around 100 yards from scrimmage. You know, he had 13 carries, only 53 yards in it. The running back for Detroit, Kerryon Johnson, was running really good. Ended up getting hurt. He was ruled out with his knee the rest of the game. Cam, of course, he didn't do too bad. He was 25 of 37. He had 357 yards passing, 3 TDs, and 1 interception. They just couldn't get anything going. Another bright spot, Curtis Samuel did pretty good. Bradbury did pretty good today. I lined it up with Kenny Galloway, and it just wasn't as much as expected. We weren't really getting the pressure to Stafford. I was just so disappointed. I even a point to where it was like 7-7 at half or 7-10, and really there was a few scoring back and forth near to the end of the going middle of the second half. You know, like I said, Samuel Speeding getting a beautiful touchdown. Olsen, he was in there, but he wasn't as productive today, of course. Also, another blank on our day is Graham Gano missed a field goal that would have been vital. We wouldn't have had to go for the extra point had he made that touchdown, which would have put us ahead by 1. But he missed a field goal. He missed an extra point. It just done us in for the day. In a low-scoring game like that, Panther Nation, like I do, we need every point counts. We need our kicker, and up until today, he had been doing perfect with field goals, but he just was off, and they elected to go for the 2-point conversion for the win rather than put it in Gano's hands, and they ended up basically losing by 1 point. It was a do-or-die on the 2-yard line, and with a minute or so to go, they went in and went for it. Cam, of course, still doesn't quite have touch on the short passes. He's got that cannon, and sometimes he just throws too hard. He missed, I think it was Samuel, down the middle for the 2-point conversion. It went right through his hands. It was thrown so fast. Cam, you can't throw a 100-mile-per-hour pitch, within a few feet of your receiver. You got to put a little touch to just get it to him to catch. He threw it too hard and went through his hands. That was it. So now our Panthers slipped to 6-4. They are 1-4 on the road. So again, we still have our troubles. We were hoping to bounce back. We thought, which I can't blame the defense as bad because they only gave up 20 points, and it was late. It was late scoring. It wasn't really, they only had 10, like I said, at halftime. So it wasn't this big scoring affair like we gave up the 52 points to Pittsburgh the Thursday night game last week. So just a disappointment. Now it's hurting our picture in the wild card chase. Like I said, Bradbury ups to him. Luke, the guys on the front. Addison, Short, Julius Peppers, our guys. We just weren't able, poor tackling at times. They were able to run the ball on us. And we're like the top 3 or 4 in rushing defense. For us to give up that many yards, disappointing to allow them to run the ball on us. Stafford wasn't that good in the air. It was just a let down game for us. We were hoping to bounce back. We host Seattle next week. They're riding that wild card picture now with the Cowboys and these other teams winning 6-4 or 6-3, 6-4, 7-3. It's going to knock us down to pecking order where we may not even get a wild card. Where we were looking to lead the wild card, now 3 losses with the Saints coming up, which the Saints are playing Philadelphia on the late at the 4:25 game coming up in a little bit. We have to see what's going to happen there, but the Saints are already 2 games ahead of us, so it's really looking bleak for us right now. I don't want to give up on our team. We can't, Panther Nation. We can't give up on our team, but it's just we really needed this game today, and with Funchess, like I said, was a sore spot. He had 4 drops today. He did make a few catches down the stretch, but it was vital catches he was missing at vital points when we needed him to make the catches to continue our first down, to get our first down, to continue our drives, yet he failed to do that. So we had a lot to look down on, but like I said, congrats to DJ Moore. Awesome. He had a great game, best game of his career. 7 catches, 157 yards, 1 touchdown. McCaffrey done okay. He a lot of diversions to get points down, of course, but needless to say, Panther Nation, all we can do is just suck it up, go on to the next game, and try to pull out a victory there. So that's all really we can do right now, and I really don't have anything else to say other than those things there. And like I said, with Poe really not doing as much, it's the play calling, the aggressiveness is not there, and it's just a sad thing to see. But next week. We'll learn from this game here. Hopefully, we'll put some more points up next week against the Seattle, which we host them at home, which is good to go. And hopefully, we can try to get get some respect back there. But 2 back-to-back losses. We still got to try to get that consistency to get that 8th, 9th win, so we can have a winning season. We don't want to go out there and end up we're trying to get some consistency here. But until next time, Panther Nation, like I said, we just take this one on the chin. We'll have to take it. We'll go back up next, and we'll try to get another victory in it. So, thanks for joining me. If you like my videos, of course, the Panther Prowl, drop a like on this video, subscribe to my channel, share. If you have any questions, comments, things, put them down in the comment box. I will get back to you. So, until next time, with the Panther Prowl, this is Bill Mack saying, keep pounding.
Yeah.